We are talking about the movie Storage 24. This one's directed by Johannes Roberts, who directed one of my favourite shark movies, 47 Metres Down, and stars Noel Clarke and Laura Haddock, who is probably the most well-known out of this cast now. She was Star-Lord's mum in the Guardians of the Galaxy movies and was in the Transformers 4, I think. Anyway, this is an interesting film for me personally. This all takes place in a self-storage facility. Now, I've worked in a self-storage facility, so I found this particularly kind of interesting. And the story here is we have a group of people who are trapped overnight in this facility after some kind of, like, there's been some kind of accident, some kind of machinery has fallen down, they're kind of trapped, all the barriers come down, etc. And there seems to be some kind of alien creature that is intent on kind of feasting on them as the kind of the night progresses. This small dwindling group of survivors have their own personal issue to deal with, and obviously this massive hulking alien as well. So let's talk Storage 24. First thing I'll say, like I've mentioned, having worked in this a self-storage facility, I'm telling you that these things have fire exits, but this one apparently doesn't, because they get trapped in this kind of building and the kind of shutters come down and they can't get out. This took fire health and safety people. Come on, there's fire exits in these buildings. And there's no numbers in the doors. That bugged me. How are people supposed to find where they're going? Anyway, this movie, outside of those kind of like potential critiques, is kind of a standard sci-fi movie. You know, it's a group of characters that are being chased around by a monster in a dark building, ultimately. So there's not a lot to this film. The creature effects, I'm a bit kind of mixed on, because they are very kind of elaborate. I mean, this creature has kind of got this huge, like these mandibles that kind of like, you know, look pretty good. But at the same time, you can't help but thinking it does look a bit like a Doctor Who monster in a way. So I kind of liked it, but a little bit of a spoiler here. We find out that this creature has come from a spaceship. It's piloting a spaceship, so it must be intelligent. But it kind of skulks around like an animal rather than an intelligent species, so that bothered me a little bit as well. It's just a little bit cheesy, this film. It's kind of fun. I mean, it's the actual monster effects, like I've said, they aren't bad. There's some fairly good gore in here. The characters are, you know, are okay, but they're very kind of like stereotypical, the typical kind of love triangle sort of situation that's going on. That, man, come on. We have one of these guys, a character who is the kind of the best friend of the main character played by Noel Clarke here, has this villainous turn that seems to come out of nowhere, and we see him do, you know, maybe doing something which is a little bit kind of you know, off kilter when you consider they're friends, but he goes into full-on villain mode for no real reason, and it doesn't make sense to me. So overall, I've got to say it's passable. It's you know, their effects are kind of fun. There's a bit of gore here. It runs around at a fair old pace, and there are some kind of fun characters and stuff. But ultimately, it's completely forgettable. There's stupid decisions made by characters, and the creature is a mixed bag at best. I'll give this movie a 4 out of 10. Have you seen it? What did you think of it? Leave me comments, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.